live out of New Orleans, Louisiana. This is live weather coverage starting soon.
Western Stevenson County in northwestern Illinois, central Jackson County in east central Iowa, central Dubuque County.
I'm here for a little bit.
Yeah, right now we are now live. We are currently tracking a potentially dangerous tornado on the ground near New London at this time, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. One of our chasers did get does have the tornado from earlier. We'll get that image soon if we do have permission to share that. But right now the time is 4:53 p.m. and it is currently April 16th, 2024. So yeah, right now we're trying to get permission to share that photo right now that one of our chasers have.
Oh, they said go right ahead. Isabel and they already posted on Twitter. We can share it on the stream.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me get the stream out here real quick before I do.
Also, sorry if you hear my weather radio in the background. I'm also being affected by this event, so.
This is NOAA's weather radio. QCC 55.
A new tornado watch should be getting issued.
The station will broadcast severe weather alarm tones will.
But yeah, right now.
A new tornado report just came out. Tornado is still on the ground 1 mile north-northeast of New London, Iowa.
Yeah, this is the tornado. About how long was this ago, Tristan?
20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
we were all freaking out.
Yeah.
Trust me, we were.
Over 20 minutes ago, this is what they had. This is over 20 minutes ago that one of our chasers, Earth Central, got the tornado of. A very incredible photo out there. But right now we do have 3 tornado warnings. But yeah, right now that
I can't believe that Storm and I just got them this first switch.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
hey guys, there looks to be a CC drop with this.
My first tornado and it happened to be a wedge. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so like
Usually the first tornado is a little wispy doodle, but I got a fucking wedge. That got immediately rain wrapped.
Hey, let's talk one at a time, please.
Sorry.
Yeah, one at a time. I know we had a pretty historic moment for the team, but right now we're focused on the stream right now.
On their tornado because it's trying to kill.
Yeah, this tornado is north of New London. Will be moving its way mainly over rural areas. However, this will remain northwest of Pleasant Grove. This is moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This is a confirmed large tornado on the ground via multiple weather spotters. So if you're in this tornado warning, you need to seek shelter immediately in an interior room.
Oh, we just got some new damage pictures in, and I think a barn got flattened.
Yeah,
I hope
it's heading for Yarmouth.
Also, I don't know if anybody else knows this. I know Earth Central and Tristan do, but I just want to say this for the stream. Spotters did confirm that a roof was torn off of a house and debris is in the roadway from that tornado that is still on the ground.
Should I go after it?
It depends if you could drive safely around it, because these two supercells, the one that we caught and the one in northeastern Missouri, are the ones for the potential of EF2 plus tornadoes. Those are your supercells of the event.
Another tornado warning has been issued.
Another one to my south? What?
Yeah, there's another one to the south. They just issued a new tornado warning for it. This is in Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. Large tornado warning.
Yeah, and I just want to point out that does include Fort Madison and Burlington.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have a chaser out there, aka Earth Central, the same one who got that wedge tornado from earlier. So yeah, we'll go from them from time to time to get updates, but
I will have to leave briefly so I can connect my phone to the car so I have maps. But I will be right back.
Yeah.
Another spotter just reported that the tornado is also still on the ground.
Alrighty, copied that. Again, we do have, hold up 1 second. Alrighty, so yeah, again, our two main tornado warnings, aka, I know it says 4, but it's for it's for 2 different storms. But we have one over here to the north that will be approaching just south of Mount Pleasant. Well, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, southeast of Mount Pleasant. That will remain just southeast of Mount Pleasant, and then we'll go up towards Morning Sun eventually. And then we got this other rotation to the south that's moving up towards Charleston, and then we'll make its way towards Fort Madison eventually.
Yeah, I just put my headset on. Are you guys able to hear the radio in the background?
Okay,
Not really.
Okay, good. Also, yeah, there is a CC drop with that. That is also confirming that that tornado is still on the ground.
Yeah, and again, that will be, and keep in mind, weather spotters, including one of our own, has confirmed that is a large tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Capable of doing pretty catastrophic damage.
I got 35 minutes.
But yeah, we do have a chaser
Looks like it might be
out
getting
there.
ready to try to recycle here in a little bit. Oh, more damage pictures are coming in. We got lots of snapped trees.
Yes, and to keep in mind, that same tornado is still on the ground. I have to keep repeating that because this is a dangerous tornado on the ground.
This has been on the ground for a while now, actually.
Yeah, it's been on the ground for a
We
very
actually
long time.
caught that tornado footage a few minutes before. We actually caught the formation of the wall cloud in the mesoscale, and then we caught the formation of that wedge. We literally watched the whole process of tornado formation.
Let's focus on the present right now because, again, this tornado is still large.
There is also a severe thunderstorm warning over here by Davenport. Weather spotters did confirm that there are gusts up to 70 miles per hour with this storm that's going to be headed into the Davenport metro here in the next 20 minutes.
Okay, I have to pull over for this because there is a beautiful sight that you guys just got to see.
Alright, can we share that on the stream?
Yeah, as soon as I get some photos of it and I post it in there. Because, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Accidentally clicked on your stream for a second, but yeah. When you're ready to share that, let me know and then we can show it up on the stream.
Okay, let me get in a good spot because... Oh!
I agree. That's
Oh wow, look at that.
turn it a little. It's a little bit to the side, but that is an amazing shot.
Look at that.
There you go. There you go.
Alright, hold on. Let me show it up on the stream here.
They're not the best, but oh my gosh, you could still see that. Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, maybe if I turn up my brightness. Oh, wait, my brightness is.
So yeah, that is the.
Yeah, rainbow.
Yeah, there's that rainbow there from that storm.
You gotta share that
So, yeah,
picture too.
Pretty beautiful out there, but also pretty scary out there.
National Weather Service in Des Moines, Iowa has issued a tornado warning. The storm's moving north at 10 miles per hour, very slow moving.
I just had to do it. I just had to get the rainbow.
We also have this new tornado warning that was issued all the way in northern Iowa.
Yeah, Des Moines. It's moving at 10 miles an hour, very slow moving.
Yeah, let's take a look at that really quick if we can.
Yeah.
I just had to get that rainbow. I do not care if I
That
miss
is
this
very.
other
That is a
tornado.
very pretty picture.
I got my
Okay.
first
That's a really
tornado.
good picture.
Got a
Storm
rainbow.
Central. Very important question I need to ask. Where are you located? And I need to see the hook of that supercell. I want to see if we can get another decent view of it.
Alrighty, and
Because that is a pretty dangerous supercell.
And hold up, I'm gonna go ahead and brief the audience real quick as you try to guide Earth Central real quick. So yeah, right now we'll be back there in just a second. But right now there's kind of in a radar dead zone, so we really can't get the best of data out of it. But the main focus will be in Fenton and Lone Rock. This is where it's going to be going. Again, that is moving north at 10 miles per hour, so that's very slow. And that will be in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So, yeah, okay, so let's go back and see if we got any updates now. Alrighty. I just had to tell them
Again,
about
this
that
might
new
be a
tornado
case
warning.
where I have to.
Remain alert for a possible tornado.
No.
Tornadoes can develop.
Okay, I'm gonna do another BRB so I can get phone connected again.
My radio might go off here in a little bit because a new severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible has been issued in Joe Davies County. That might cause my radio to go off.
Alrighty.
This station will broadcast severe weather.
And again, right now, is it, can we still
Either that or
confirm-
IM bot's just late.
Can we still
9 minutes ago, multiple storm chasers reported damage.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, are we able to confirm that tornado south of Morning Sun is still on the ground?
It looks like it still may be on the ground, yes.
Yeah, it looks a lot more weaker than what it was moments ago, but you still seek shelter.
Oh, hang on, guys. I just got a report that just came in. A storm spotter was following the storm and came across major house damage near Joel Avenue in Selm, Rome, east of 221 on Selm Road. No injuries at this time.
Alrighty, that's good.
Let me go on Google
That damage
Maps.
is not a good sign.
Yeah.
That damage is
Let me
not
go on
a
Google
good
Maps. So where do we? So tornado warnings in effect for Burlington. Let me see this because I need to see where storm or Earth Central.
Oh, this is
Oh.
the rainbow is actually on the storm that is heading for.
Google Maps. I'm gonna look this up real quick so I can make sure you're going the right direction.
Alright, so we're gonna quickly check out the tornado warning that we are also tracking that is south of this current tornado. That includes Fort Madison and Burlington. I'm gonna see if we can get a better. I think that's as good. I think that's as good of a radar, so we're gonna get it. But right now that is moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. That will remain in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And this will be on Fort Madison
guys gotta
at
get this
around.
rainbow.
This will be on Fort Madison in about 5 minutes, apparently, according to the warning information that we have from the National Weather Service. So yeah, that is a tornado warning. On top of that, there is $half sized hail also of that storm. So seek shelter if you can.
Alright. A new tornado report has come in. This is damage report. Barns have been completely destroyed, and homes are heavily damaged.
Yeah, and that is not a good report. That would be
No,
from the,
that certainly isn't.
yeah, that would be from the
But
tornado from the north.
Brandon Kopic says that the tornado is still on the ground.
Alrighty, so yeah, that is still on the ground according to weather spotters. So if you're south of Morning Sun or west of Oakville, you need to seek shelter immediately. If this continues to be on the ground, this will go for New Boston eventually.
Weather spotters have also confirmed a 1.5-inch hail on a storm 5 miles southeast of Dumont, Iowa, in Butler County.
We also got reports, and I hope this is not true. Apparently, a lot of people say Reed was this tornado had briefly turned into a multi-vortex.
Multi-vortex.
That is certainly very possible. It is very possible.
Yeah.
No, someone was watching Reed's stream and confirmed that it was another chaser too. That watched it.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this will be So yeah, again, like we have every single sign in the book that that tornado that has just happened and is still currently happening is a very powerful tornado. And that will remain south of Morning Sun, and then eventually will make its way dangerously close to New Boston, as it crosses into Illinois.
Oh, it's just a double rainbow now.
But yeah, this is a very dangerous situation. So if you're south of Morning Sun, again, I keep calling it out, but I can't stress enough how much of a dangerous situation this is. You're getting photos flooding in of very major damage. If you're
You know
also,
who I'm really worried about?
and if you're in a,
Metro Davenport.
yeah, okay.
Ooh.
If you're in an interior room, wait, no, if you need to get to an interior room immediately. Avoid all windows. Get into a basement if you have one. If you're in a mobile home, you need to evacuate immediately to a more substantial shelter, as tornadoes of this magnitude can easily completely destroy mobile homes. If you're
A
caught,
new report has come in. It just came in a couple seconds ago. A roof was tore halfway off of a home.
yeah, and if you're caught driving, you need to pull off and find a more substantial shelter.
Or hightail it the fuck out of it.
Right now, we are seeing that rotation get very dangerously close to Morning Sun at this time. And weather spotters can still confirm that this is on the ground and will be moving its way towards the highway there.
Brandon Kopic did catch a video of this tornado throwing a silo across the road just outside of Salem. When it hit Salem. Also, I do not like the amount of reports that are coming in with this tornado.
Yeah, and
This rainbow is really fucking bright right now. Oh my gosh.
yeah, but our main focus would be on the tornadoes right now. We also got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings to the north that are west and northwest of Davenport.
So Earth Central, where are you? Because I think I know where we're gonna head to next.
I'm heading to Burlington, and I'm about to intercept a very bright double rainbow.
Yeah, hold
on.
Let me see this real quick. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. So are you gonna head for Burlington and move north towards into Illinois? Because this.
Alrighty, so I had to stop there as they're guiding the chaser. But I just want to point out that it says here with the storm to the north, this storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Seek shelter now. And yeah, like that tag is just shows you wait, hold up. Okay, we need to undeafen here in just a minute, but yeah, that will be in effect until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That'll be moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Okay, let's cut back in.
Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. Too bad now that I'm in the rain shaft, the rainbow went away. But oh my gosh, that is definitely gonna be great in my mind.
Yeah, lightning just hit on the other side of my town, guys.
But yeah, but again, we are currently tracking an area where strong tornadoes are occurring. Mainly, there was a very strong tornado apparently that occurred over New London that is still on the ground, according to storm chasers. And it's important to mention that we will still be having this tornado threat over the next few hours. And now our focus will begin to shift to the warning that is south of this current warning, and that is heading for Burlington, where we do have a chaser that is heading towards there. And from time to time, we'll So we'll check in and see what's happening out there.
Well, I'm gonna text to respond to.
But yeah, and that is the same chaser that we shown
Yes.
earlier in the stream that got a really impressive tornado
I
photo.
just had that gut feeling to go to Iowa. I went and I had to go, and I got the tornado. And I got some rainbow photos afterwards. It was awesome.
Okay. Hold on. Let me change that a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go over to this back to that other tornado warning. That's in northern Iowa because I know that's been getting neglected for a bit. The main issue with it is that it's kind of in a radar dead zone, so we're unable to get much reliable data. But we do know that it's moving north at 20 miles an hour now. Before it said 10 miles per hour, but now it says 20. That is also warned for half-dollar size tail and will remain in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. But yeah, right now, again, it's very hard to get reliable data. Normally, the rotations would be on this end of the storm here, so that's where we're going to assume where it's going to be. This is going to be in between Fenton and Lone Rock, moving its way towards Sia City. So if you're in Sia City, you need to seek shelter immediately. If you're in the rural parts of this general area, you also need to seek shelter in an interior room.
Am I coming to Burlington in time? Disclaimer, there's no hail yet. It's just heavy rain.
Earth Central, can you tell us where you're currently at right now?
I'm not entirely sure right now. I'm north of West Point, kind of punching the northern end of the storm. It may sound like it's hailing, but it's not. It's just really heavy rain.
Very heavy rain, alrighty. Alrighty, thank you.
Where's the coordinate? West.
But I'm gunning it to Burlington as fast as I legally can.
Okay, you're near West Point. The Burlington warning is. Oh shoot! Google Maps versus NWS warning polygon. You are near the inflow of that other storm. You might.
Alrighty, and again, we're gonna be coming in and out at times because some of the people there are trying to guide our storm chasers to the storm so we can get so we can get you some reliable data. But in the meantime, we do have this severe thunderstorm warnings, like all these severe thunderstorm warnings, mainly for wind, but also for hail. These two just popped up. That would be in southwestern Wisconsin. And both of these are warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. This one on the... But yeah, both of them will last until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. Your storm would be this line right here. We're on velocity. We are picking up pretty strong winds there. Where you can see in the darker blues over Belmont and Shullsburg. And this will be moving towards Mineral Point, Dodgeville, Cobb, Lendon, Livingston, and all these other areas here. I'm gonna play back the radar so you can trace it where it's going. But as you can see, it will be moving mainly to the north towards Dodgeville. Looks like the most powerful winds are over Belmont at this current time, and will eventually make its way towards Livingston and areas around. So this will be in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, like I said before. The exact movement of the storm would be moving north at 55 miles an hour. So yeah, we're going to go back down here real quick, and we'll cut back in and see if there's anything that we need to know.
Are y'all there? Y'all quiet.
Yeah, I just had to deafen real quick so I could tell the viewers about something. But yeah, right now we do have that, and actually it looks like that the rotation on the storm that's south of Apello is trying to regenerate. Before it was kind of getting very broad, but as you can see in these new scans, it looks like it's trying to reorganize. And that is a bad sign because this will be moving its way into New Boston eventually.
So, okay, you're central. You're northeast of West Point. You are in one of the best areas of precipitation. The rotation is just north of Fort Madison.
It's not really a good spot visibility wise. I tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a blizzard.
Alright, I'll just mute
minus
so we
the
don't
snow.
interfere in that, so they won't be able to hear me for right now. But we're tracking this rotation, like Tristan mentioned, north of Fort Madison, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So if you're in if you're just north of Fort Madison, Burlington, West Burlington, Weaver, and Denmark, or any areas in that general area, you need to seek
Yeah.
shelter immediately, as we are
The new
currently tracking.
rotation is. Oh, it might actually.
We are currently tracking very powerful rotation, according to Tristan. And right now the radar coverage isn't the best out here, but it will do for now. But according to Tristan, there's some pretty decent rotation heading towards Denmark. And then for this storm up to the north, it looks like I mentioned before, this storm might be trying to regenerate. As you can see. But again, the rotation is still broad to the point where I don't think a tornado will be on the ground anymore. But everyone in New Boston needs to seek shelter immediately.
Good to know that there's some turns coming up. I can't see a thing. Thank you for guiding me on that.
But yeah, again, we do have that chaser trying to get to the rotation that's to the south, heading towards Burlington.
I'm in Denmark currently.
Yeah, Denmark would be right near the rotation.
So the common head feature is trying to rotate.
I don't see shit rotation wise.
Yeah, well. Do you have any, like, damaging wind gusts, or is it just rain?
There was wind. I'm not sure if it caused any damage, but there was wind. It was pushing the car.
So yeah, again, I just want to point out, speaking of that, that even if you don't get hit by the rotation, there's still going to be damaging winds. There's also a ping pong sized tail with this storm as well.
I don't see any hail.
Yeah,
There
but
might
I
have been
think
hail
they're
in
mainly
the rain.
referring to this spike here near Charleston, in southwest of Fort Madison. Again, I'm just keeping my eye on this rotation up north, because again, it looks like it's trying to regenerate.
Okay, made it out of the storm.
Alrighty. We do have okay, so yeah, new tornado warning. This is an extension of that tornado observed that we had for a while. This does now include New Boston and Buffalo Prairie, and this will on the later end of the track. This will place it just to the southwest of Davenport. And again, they also re-added that tag. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. For your safety, seek shelter now.
Hey, that tornado one is headed towards me if it survives.
Yeah, so that will be in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. This storm will be near New Boston at 5:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Millersburg and Eliza at around 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and Marston at 5:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. See, those are some of the timings provided by the National Weather Service. So if you're in this warning, you need to seek shelter immediately. An interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building.
Okay. The camp, I need you guys to look at something.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Like for the stream or for the... Alrighty,
Yeah,
well,
he's got his thing. Oh, whoa, look at that.
alright, we're gonna share this here. So yeah, Earth Central, could you tell us where you're at right now? Earth Central?
Oh.
Earth Central.
Just east of Denver, Iowa, and that's basically what I'm seeing right now. I guess other chasers were looking at it, so I pulled over to again look at it. The rate's coming back in, so I don't have to book it. So yeah.
Which part of the storm are you, by the way? Are you right near the inflow?
I got to pull up the radar for you guys. I looked at it briefly and I went straight there.
Oh, you are right. Oh wow, you are right. Oh, you are look. Are you looking to the south?
I was looking to the north. The south is
What?
right.
I'll let that radar look. Just want to see that.
Yeah, right now, as you can see, that is where Earth Central is currently located. They are a chaser. Do not do this. Do not do this if you're a normal citizen. So.
Well, until last year, I was a normal citizen.
Yeah, but you're a chaser now, so.
Yeah, officially.
Officially.
Now that I lost my tornado virginity, like shit.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, let's see.
The National Weather Service in Chicago does note that these storms will be moving into the area and intensifying over the next couple of hours. Severe threat will be increasing after 7 o'clock this afternoon, Central Daylight Time.
I want the BRB again because cars beat up.
Oh.
Yeah, as you can see, that rotation that's north of Denmark will make its way towards Middletown. This might remain just a bit to the west of Burlington, but you should still seek shelter regardless. I'll see if I can get some timings here. Burlington at around 5:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I think that's a little off, but Beaverdale at 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
A tornado damage. Oh. Storm. You see what I see, right?
So yeah, we do.
Yeah,
That
I've
got
already seen
wrecked.
Okay,
yeah, I've already
so
seen that.
okay. Right now I can't share this on the stream, but we do have tornado damage along Highway 38 south of outside of Mediapolis, Iowa. That is from that tornado that was fairly long tracked and was also pretty powerful. And that will be to this, the storm that produced it is still currently tornado warned. It will make its way towards New Boston, and then will eventually start crawling its way towards Davenport.
Hey, Tyler,
Yeah,
that storm you just did, it just went through a merger.
merger.
Uh-oh. I don't know if it's constructive or destructive. I don't know. I
Yeah,
have
what,
to watch it.
Alright, the National Weather Service in Des Moines, Iowa is continuing the tornado watch until 6 p.m. for their area.
yeah, right now we are tracking these two tornado warnings. We do have some more severe thunderstorm warnings to the north and Wisconsin, all the way in Wisconsin, but that is not our main focus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are less than 70. They are less than 80 miles.
Yeah, right now we are tracking that possible rotation as it's about to go through New Boston here at any moment. And it looks like the rotation near Burlington seems to be struggling a lot more, but we'll keep an eye on that
Oh,
because of
I
that
have
merger.
confirmation. Reed Timmer did intercept this tornado with Dominator 3.
Alrighty.
Let me guess, it's still on the ground.
That I am not sure of.
I doubt it because there's no debris there's no debris signature, and there's currently the rotation seems very broad, but again that does have a history of producing tornadoes, so still seek shelter regardless.
I hope that was a destructive merger. This thing doesn't even produce it.
Yeah. And keep in mind, if this is fairly long tracked, this will eventually make its way into southern and southeastern Davenport. We currently have 4 tornado warnings, 3 radar indicated and 1 observed. I feel they're about to drop that observed warning here in just a minute, so we'll be down to 3 tornado warnings unless they issue another one.
Wow.
We also have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, 1 in Iowa, 1 in Illinois, and 2 in Wisconsin, and 2 flash flood warnings. They are not that doesn't have to do with this threat, but there's 1 in Puerto Rico and 1 in North Carolina, but that doesn't have to do anything with this threat right now. So that won't be our main focus either. Alrighty, let's check out this rotation here. Again, the radar is not picking up much anymore, but it's still warned for a tornado and $half sized hail. In fact, they updated the source to say that weather spotters reported a funnel cloud near Augusta, Iowa. Now it'll be moving northeast.
Oh, they just did, yeah.
Now it'll be moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. And they just dropped that observed tornado warning like I called out, so that is now gone. So if you're in Morning Sun, Mediapolis, and those areas, you're in the clear now, but be careful as there might be damage. But in terms of the tornado, you are in the clear. Right now, the storm near Burlington will be moving northeast at 40 miles an hour and will remain in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And right now, this rotation near New Boston seems to be struggling, but again, that does have a history of producing a pretty strong tornado, so you should still seek shelter regardless. This where we would expect the rotation to be will be pretty much directly over New Boston. That'll be moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. That will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Central.
All I got to say is we have a problem.
What, and that would be?
Look in the coverage chat. I just showed you the environment for the cell that has the history of producing a tornado.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Yep.
This will be too complicated for the regular user to understand, so I won't be sharing it here. But basically, what I can say is that the environment for
These
these
storms will
storms.
100%
Okay.
still be capable of producing tornadoes throughout their lives.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this environment is still favorable for tornadoes, like Tristan said, for the next few hours.
Oh my god, that is so.
And let's go back up to the north west towards northern Iowa. I'm gonna try another radar and see if we can get better coverage, because this tornado warning that's near Sia City is in a very much radar dead zone. That means that it's because it's very far away from any reliable radar site. But right now, where we would expect rotation to be would pretty much be over Sia City. They haven't seemed to be continuing this yet, so they might drop it. But still, regardless, you should seek shelter immediately, unless they do drop the warning here.
I do got a picture we unfortunately can't share. Really unfortunate, because that is a view of both supercells near Burlington, Illinois.
Yeah, so
Or
yeah, that
Iowa,
storm,
sorry. And oh my god, that is beautiful.
Yeah, the picture that we just sent shows a pretty powerful supercell. So that is
No, that's both of them.
yeah,
They
both
got in
of
the
them.
right spot.
Yeah, both of them
Yes.
are pretty powerful supercells. So, and keep in mind the environment is
Got it.
still favorable for tornadoes in this general area for at least the next few hours. So, you need to stay weather aware if you're in southeastern Iowa and northwestern Illinois, as well as this general area, as well as this area in general, because not only we're going to be dealing with tornadoes, but also damaging winds, according to the storms that are up north.
Get ready, by the way, because if those two really powerful supercells combine their updrafts in a constructive merger, oh, that's basically then it would have a guaranteed chance of producing a violent tornado. That is one of
Okay.
the strongest potential supercell mergers I've seen today.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, I wouldn't already call out violent, but again, that could produce a very strong tornado.
Yes. If they merge, need to see if it does.
Yeah. So again, we'll be tracking this here. We'll be live for quite some time. But again, we currently have 3 tornado warnings, 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, and that's expected to rise throughout the day as the sun begins to set. Yeah, there has been signs of very powerful. There is a lot of signs that there was a very powerful tornado
Hey
about an
guys,
hour
my
ago.
power just went out.
Oh. Your power went out?
Yep, power's out.
Oh, oh.
I think. Oh, it's back.
Oh, so
We're
yeah.
good. It's back.
Speaking of that,
Yes.
it's important that if you're in this area of severe weather, it's important that you have your phones charged, because the power could go out from these severe thunderstorms.
That is exactly what I'm doing right now, because I realize those things are surging right at me, and my phone's only 30%, so I got that thing hopped on the charger fast.
Yeah, so right now we don't have too many power outages yet, but we do have over 5,000 people out in Iowa, 14,000 people out in Missouri. That should rise throughout the day here.
Oh, power's out again.
Yeah, so again, the power is flickering in some areas. So again, have those phones charged.
Damn it. You guys still able to hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, it's staying out longer this time.
Just wanted to let you know we did get confirmation from a video a little bit ago near Farmington, Illinois. And yes, there was also a tornado went down.
Oop,
Hey.
power's back.
Yeah, so again, Yeah, so again, throughout the day, these severe these severe thunderstorms will cause power outages, along with the damaging winds, along with the hail, and along with the tornado threat. So
Yeah, these storms,
so yeah,
this storm system has a history.
so yeah, this is basically triple trouble right here. Again, this will be so we're gonna go ahead and recap these tornado warnings here, because we haven't done that in quite a bit. So we're gonna start out with this tornado warning southwest of Davenport. This will be in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. On top of the tornado, it is also warned for quarter-sized hail. The timings provided by the National Weather Service show that this tornado will be in Millersburg. At around 5:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and then this will be over this will be over Hamlet at 5:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play back the radar real quick so you can trace where this storm is going. This is apparently going near Buffalo or Prairie, and will eventually make its way towards Davenport if it's more longer tracked. Now we are going to go ahead and go over to this rotation down to the south, where we do have a tornado warning in effect until, let's see here, 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This will be moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. On top of the tornado, it is also warned for quarter-sized hail, and this will be over Burlington at around 5:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So basically, in the next 2 minutes, we'll be seeing that rotation, as long as the hail moving into Burlington. And then finally, we do have that tornado warning that is very hard to track, but we'll go ahead and point it out anyway. This will be in effect until 5:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Although there is rotation there, which we cannot tell because of how high up we are scanning this at. That will be over Sia City. And again, it's important to mention that from how much of a radar dead zone this is in, the radar data is pretty much, we can't even tell there's rotation here right now. So it's best that you just treat it like there is rotation, and seek shelter immediately if you're over Sia City. Currently the rotation is, if there was one, would be outside of the warning. So the National Weather Service is probably deciding if they want to continue this warning or drop it. On top of the tornado, again for the third time, it is also warned for quarter-sized hail. So that's basically, for tornado wise, that's basically what we're dealing with. But yeah, one of our chasers that got on that tornado earlier, that was over that tracked through New London. They are currently chasing the storm down to the south over Burlington. They're currently away at this current time, but when they come back, we'll see if we can get some updates from them. New severe thunderstorm warning again in effect for a large area in southeastern Iowa and western Illinois. This will be in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. It is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. There is also a tornado possible tag on it, which probably means they'll be dropping that tornado warning over Burlington eventually. And speaking of which, the one over Sia City, they just dropped that tornado warning there. They have not issued any severe thunderstorm warning nor tornado warning. So if you're in Sia City, you are in the clear. And Burlington, your tornado warning is about to drop here shortly, based off what the National Weather Service is acting right now by issuing the severe thunderstorm warning. So yeah, eventually, tornado-wise, the tornado threat should diminish by a lot. but there's still going to be a hail threat until the storm passes you. And there's also some storms to your southwest that will eventually go near you as well. Tristan, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I was currently checking data.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see if we can get some new information at this current time. It's also important for the, I'm gonna go ahead and point this out from a graphic that I just seen. It's important to mention that the Chicago area will not be the main focus of this, according to this graphic here. But areas west of Chicago will be under the gun for some severe weather, but mainly damaging winds, hail up to 1 inches, up to 1 inch, and a few tornadoes. And the graphic does say severe threat increasing after 7 p.m. But it's important to mention that even though there might not be a severe threat in Chicago, those storms that we're seeing right now will make its way near Chicago.
National Weather Service in Chicago does note that after 8 o'clock, the storms will be reaching towards Chicago, and the severe weather threat will continue outside of that box. That's just a short-term little graphic that they made.
Oh, short term,
Real
alrighty.
quick, while the supercells are behaving, I do want to note that one of the Kansas storms from earlier today was rated EF2.
Alrighty, but our main focus would be on the present right now, but thank you for pointing that out.
Yep, that'd be the first significant tornado of the outbreak.
Severe thunderstorms continue to move into southwestern Wisconsin. They're probably going to be extending some severe thunderstorm warnings to include other areas here soon. That does include a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail. That will be in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. I do expect them to extend it, and this large line of storms will be making its way west of Madison. And it looks like, based on what you can see on the radar here, where we're seeing those stronger colors there, that'll be making its way into spring green eventually. And we're still at 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 for Illinois and 2 for Wisconsin. It's important to mention that 2 of them does include Iowa partially. But yeah, that's something to point out there too. And they actually.
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
I need to go use the restroom.
Alrighty. And they just dropped that tornado warning as expected for the one. Okay, so yeah, that headline was outdated. Hold up. Again, we had to start the stream in a rush, so yeah. And I should probably also highlight that as well. So yeah, again, this is what we call an emergency stream, where basically we just quickly get live as soon as possible. So yeah, we didn't have much time to get set up. So yeah, I'm gonna be during this kind of downtime period, I'm gonna go ahead and fix some of the graphics here. Now that we've got a little bit of a calm and severe weather. Alright, I
We
think
got a report from Cedar County in Iowa near Stanwood, fire department and rescue. A little bit earlier today, a wind gust of 72 miles
Alrighty. And we are now down to 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, we're kind of experiencing a bit of a calm period. So yeah, again, we're going to be taking this time to fix some of the graphics here. But again, keep in mind that severe weather will likely ramp back up here momentarily. But for right now, we only have 1 tornado warning and 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. And yeah, that we'll keep an eye on that. Let's see if we can get any new information at this current time. Okay, so right now they also issued a new severe thunderstorm warning for Mount Pleasant and New London. Those are the same areas that got hit by that tornado. So if you're in those areas, you're back under the gun for severe weather. This is not a tornado though, but this is for the this is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. This will be in effect until 6:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And this is moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. So New London, Mount Pleasant, and those general areas, you're back under the gun for severe weather. Again, this is not a tornado, but it is still severe weather. And also I also want to clear some areas real quick. New Boston, you are in the clear. The rotation is long gone. However, I would keep your eye on these 2 storms over here to your south and southwest. And Buffalo Prairie, you're still under the gun. Reynolds, you're still under the gun. Joy, I would remain in your shelter for the next few minutes, but I think you're almost in the clear here, as this rotation seems to be moving away from you.
One of the things I also do want to mention is PWAP values have actually overperformed today.
Okay.
Basically, that measurement is for how much rainfall can happen in a storm, and we have had multiple rounds. So if you are driving in a low-lying area, if you see anywhere that's flooded, turn around, don't drown. Please. This is not one of those days where we need someone driving in floodwaters when
Yep.
there's not as much flooding as the other events. So if you see an area that is low ground and you see some flooding, just turn around and don't drown. The only flash flood warning I saw earlier today was one in Nebraska from these same storms that produced what's going on right now. But otherwise, we've been lucky with flooding, and I hope if there's small little flooded areas, just turn around, don't drown, don't risk it with any flooding potential.
Yeah, and again, I'm gonna finish what I was saying, but thank you, Tristan, for pointing that out. Again, and yeah, keep in mind we will have a localized area
My
flash
radio's
flooding.
going off, guys.
Yeah, we'll have a localized area flash flooding. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I have no idea what that was. But yeah, that'll be we will have a localized area for flash flooding. This morning
Hey,
this morning we'll be checking
new
out.
tornado watch has been issued.
Okay, we'll get to that in just a moment, but again, I just want to finish saying that this tornado warning will remain in effect until 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and we'll be moving northeast at 40. So, yeah, I'm going to get this new graphic pulled up.
I got a text of it already.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the graphic pulled up for our viewers here. I think I can just go to their to their Twitter and get the warning that way. And I mean the watch, my bad.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. There you go. I got it for you.
Alrighty, and let me get it pulled up for the
On top
stream.
of chat.
So yeah, this is our tornado watch. Will be in effect until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A couple of tornadoes are possible. Scattered hail up to ping-pong-sized hail possible, and up to 70 mile per hour wind gusts are possible. any areas inside of that yellow box there is what will be inside the warning. This will include Rockford, Monroe, Madison, and a lot of those general areas. And
The threats for this is there are scattered storm clusters and a couple of supercells will be possible this evening in north central Illinois and south central Wisconsin near the surface warm front, and let's add to the addition of a few of the supercells have had a history of producing tornadoes. A couple of tornadoes damaging winds of 60 to 70 and large hail of 1 to 1.5 in diameter will all be possible through late evening.
yeah, and again, that would include southern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and go up here and see if I can pull up our watches here on this radar here. Currently has not updated to show that a new watch that was just issued, but you can see all the other watches that are in effect. That would include a lot of Iowa, pretty much a lot of western Illinois and northeastern Missouri. So yeah, any areas that you see there in that yellow box, that will be a tornado watch. Any areas you see in that other color right there, that will be a severe thunderstorm watch. That does include St. Louis. And now we had that new one that was just issued, but again, it is not updated to show that just yet. Yeah, right now we are tracking most of the severe weather down here, but you're also tracking this area up to the north with this line of storms. Where there's only one severe thunderstorm warning. They might extend it into Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin to be exact. But yeah, if they do that, we'll have that reported to you as soon as possible, including the timing and all that. Yeah, right now this is we're gonna be focused right here, as we'll see if we can get any new updates at this current time.
It's very quiet, so which I'm enjoying.
Yeah, we are currently having a pretty calm period in weather right now, but keep in mind that might not last forever. But right now we are just taking this time,
Especially
to
when
get
you're
everything ready.
considering multiple supercells are forming behind those two in Missouri right now. One of them just got severe thunderstorm warned in southeastern Iowa again. So, and then we got kind of what is like a comma head feature in southern Wisconsin.
All
Like
right.
a damn
I have to interrupt real quick, but we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning in front of that tornado warning. That would include basically the entirety of Davenport. That will be in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That will be warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail. That also
Tornado.
likely there is no tornado possible tag on it. But that
Really?
yeah, no tornado possible tag.
Okay.
And
My bad. The tornado warnings were active. I thought it would. Oops.
yeah, so transitioning from a tornado warning now to a severe thunderstorm warning, that likely means they'll be dropping that tornado warning. So unless something gets issued between now and that period, we'll be dropping to 0 tornado warnings. I'll give you your it does include some highway information here, which I will include. So I will be including that real quick. This includes Interstate 74 in Iowa between mile markers 1 and 5. Interstate 80 in Iowa between mile markers 288 and 304. Interstate 80 in Illinois between mile markers 4 and 5. Interstate 74 in Illinois between mile markers 1 and 7. And Interstate 280 between mile markers 1 and 18. If you just want a general summary, it includes basically every single interstate in Davenport that goes around Davenport, pretty much. And they just dropped that tornado warning, so that means for the first time since starting the stream, we are now down to 0 tornado warnings, and hopefully it stays that way.
I also got some very fantastic news from uh, Soul City, if I'm pronouncing that right, in Iowa. So when they were having their small tornadoes, their emergency management quote one of the sheriffs, one of the best communication leads in a long time. No one was hurt. There's no reports of damage, but the sheriff reported that the emergency management of that county did maybe one of the best reported leadership things ever. They did a fantastic job during those tornadoes.
Yeah, and
Basically, they were right on the market.
Yeah, so just shout out to the first responders and the National Weather Service and everyone else for keeping people safe. And then quickly, I'm gonna quickly sum up the warning in Davenport. That'll be moving northeast at 40 miles an hour, and that'll be in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central. Yeah, right now we are now down to no tornado warnings. Hopefully, it stays that way. They actually dropped the warning in Wisconsin, so there's no. So for now, there's no longer any severe thunderstorm warnings in Wisconsin. But yeah, all of our 3 severe thunderstorm warnings would be over here, in the Davenport area, the Burlington, and in the Burlington area. So I'm going to play back the radar for now as we try to get more information on what could happen later in the day.
Okay, so that means that merger. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense of why. It was a destructive merger. That's very good.
Hey Tyler.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but you're pronouncing Davenport wrong.
Yeah, I'm horrible at
It's
pronouncing
perfect.
stuff.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. We all have problems with some cities. It's perfectly fine.
I even skipped some. I even skipped saying some towns because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, some of them are like that.
Well,
That
again,
cluster.
while we're on our downtime, I want to show that
Yeah, and dinner just
image,
arrived
that
for me, so
storm
I'll
and
be back.
I.
All right, that cluster of storms over by Davenport's actually
Wait,
gonna
are we
hit me
still
later
live?
on. Yeah.
We can go. I think we could go to the Allmag radar stream for now.
I'm gonna go find
Okay.
some food too, soon.
Alright, so yeah,
Alright.
we will be back during this calm period. But for now, this is live WTS coverage, and we will be back soon. Alrighty, so we're back. Hold up, 1 second. Yeah, right now we are back after what appears to be a tornado warning that was issued.